Yo, what's up YouTube? Before we start, make sure to hit the thumbs up for more fire content. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. For all the newcomers, welcome to Team Eyeland. Follow our IG page, team_Eyeland. I'm always active. If you have any questions, be sure to DM me. Alright, now let's talk about the video. We got another great one for y'all. Today I'll be sharing key tips on how to stop the fade ball. If you add these tips to your game, it will take your game to the next level. Alright now, let's learn and get better today. So there's three types of fade. Coming out the end zone fade, down the field fade, and red zone goal line fade. Coming out the end zone fade. Quarterback doesn't have much time because he's backed up in the end zone. Receiver don't have much time to do all this wiggle moves because he got to get out and go because the quarterback is throwing the ball right away. So now we have to read the tempo of the receiver. Right here, coming out the end zone, the receiver is just going all out full speed because he has to get the ball. The ball is coming out quickly. So if you're pressing this area, you have to be expecting a speed release from the receiver. So you're in your stance, you give your speed release, make sure you get a hand on him, and now you're running with him. Now, expect the receiver to look back a little bit quicker than normal. So as you're running with him, get your eyes on him, he looks back for the ball, make sure you get that lean on him, right? We lean, feel that receiver, and we want to look up for the ball because the ball's coming out quickly instead of looking down at the quarterback. So look up for the ball, make sure you make the play at the highest point. If you're playing off-man in a situation and you're taught to read the quarterback, make sure you get depth in your read steps. If you're reading the receiver, you got to match his tempo. So you got to be alert because the receiver's running full speed because the ball's coming out quickly. So before we look for the ball, we make sure we got to run to the nearest hip shoulder of the receiver, feel the receiver, make sure we turn and we look up for the ball, not down the field at the quarterback, up for the ball and attack the ball at the highest point. So now it's down the field fade. So quarterback has more space, so he's getting deeper in his drops, right? So he's reading all his receivers, so we can expect deeper fades. So now if we're in press position, right? Now the receiver has more time to dance on his release, but still expect a speed release just in case, right? So he's dancing, blah, 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 get his hand on him, make sure we're reading his hips, get his hand, he gives an outside release. Now we got the clock on our heads, right? 5 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards, 18-ish yards. Now we're expecting a fade. So now we're gonna get our hand on his hip, make sure we're looking at him for him to look back for the ball, make sure we lean on him, right? Feel that receiver. Now we're looking up for the ball instead of down the field. So look up for the ball and make sure we attack the ball at the highest point. So now if you're playing off-man in this situation, right? And if you're reading the quarterback, we can be a little bit slower in our read steps, right? So now we're getting our read steps. The receiver is most likely going to try to stem us inside, right? So he's going to create more space towards the sideline for him to make the play on the ball. So if he stems us, make sure we're weaving inside. Make sure we're taking away the inside just in case it's a breaking route. So once he break back outside, make sure if we're close enough, make sure we get that quick jam on him, right? If not, we're attacking the nearest hip, shoulder area, and make sure we get to the receiver, make sure we lean, right? When we're in a great position, we want to look up for the ball, not down the field. We attack the ball at the highest point. So now we got red zone goal line fade, where we really get tested. Time to separate the boys from the men. So if you're pressing the situation, you have to realize the receiver has more time to give us a crazy release. So we have to be inside, take away the slant because that's the easiest throw. So he's giving us a release, we're reading the nearest hip, gives us a release, make sure you get hands on the receiver. Now we don't have time to look back for the ball because the ball is coming out quickly. So now we're playing the receiver. So we got to read the receiver's face mask. If it looks back, it's a back shoulder fade. We play the ball through the receiver's hands. If he looks up, it's a jump ball face. We have to time our jump and play the ball through the receiver's hands. So if you're playing off-man in a situation, let's say the line of scrimmage at the 5-yard line. We don't line up in the end zone, so heels at the goal line at most. Now we're taking away the slant, so we line up inside leverage of receiver, beating the nearest hip. As he get closer, if the receiver stem us, we're shuffling. We don't backpedal. We get closer, we get hands on the receiver. Our feet don't stop moving, right? Now he gives us an outside release. We don't have time to look back for the ball, so we're playing the receiver. We're reading his face mask. If his face mask looks back, play the ball through the receiver's hands, back shoulder fade. If it looks up, it's a jump ball, so we have to time a jump with the receiver and play the ball through the receiver's hands.